And welcome back. This is Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for endocrinology. I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, go to the next level, create the life you always wanted, and live a limitless life, which is what we're doing right now. And so we have just completed our 100 days of strength, strategy, and mindset. And for the last 209 days, now 210, you've shown up consistently over that time, proving that you, one, are interested in your health. Number two, that you are able to make the choices that allow you to set yourself up for success. And number three, that you are willing to push through the things that may conspire against you to pull you away from what you want to do. Now, consistency is one thing. Mastery is something else. And so in our Bridge to Mastery, after the 100-day walk to consistency in health, we talked about self-efficacy and all the aspects of that. Well, not all of them, but a lot of the aspects of that that will help us to put that in right perspective, understanding what it means for us as we are working to move down the path of metabolic health. And self-efficacy said that I have a belief based on history, not based on some whimsical thinking or some imagination, but I have a belief based on evidence that my decisions, my behavior, and my consistency, right? Consistency can help me to be successful. And so when we talk about consistency, what we want to talk about now is how do we self-regulate? I want to pause there for a minute, because a big part of leadership, big part of successful leadership is being able to self-regulate. That is what happens when nobody's watching. It's easy to step up when people are looking, but what happens in the quiet times when you're by yourself? Are we able, am I able, are you able to now take the things that we've learned and say, I am going to be consistent with this because I've put the correct structure? And so as we talk about what do we do now that we've completed a 100-day walk to consistency in health, this bridge to mastery is with the idea of discussing the concept of self-leadership. That is, how do I direct myself? I may be good at leading at my office. I may be good at leading at home. I may be good at leading in church or some community area. But how good am I at leading myself? Because mastery doesn't end with transformation. It begins with the decision that I make that I will lead myself. And I will do that when everybody's watching, and I certainly will do that when nobody's watching. And so we're going to bridge this gap. Right now I am still traveling, and you see I'm still in the gym here at the hotel. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get right into our warm-up exercises, because those are still a part of what we do. So we're gonna do our arm twists and then get into some of the others. So let's go ahead and do that now. We're gonna do 10 forward and 10 backwards. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do our forward reaches. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 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 That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that gives us our 10. Now, yesterday we didn't do our cross-body leg swing, so we're going to go ahead and add that in today. And we're going to do a 10 count on each leg with a 5 count as we go from left to right. So let's go ahead, let's get started. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. All right, let's go other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and we can do our high knee marches. We're going to do that for 60 seconds with getting those knees as high as we can with a 1, 2 count. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ready? And here we go. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Remember, this is designed to get that temperature up, get the heart rate going, get the blood flowing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We want to do that because we want these muscles to begin relaxing. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 30 seconds. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. 15 more. 1, 2, 1, 2. Get those eyes again. 1, 2, 1. Ready for the last 10? Here we go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah, I feel that heart rate going. I feel the temperature going up. Even if my breathing is a little different, okay? All right, so we're going to go into our dumbbells. We're going to do our curl and presses. We're going to do our hammer curls and go from there. But one of the concepts when it comes to this idea of our mastery is the idea that you are no longer just a student. And it's a point that we made in the last Bridge to Mastery that we did, and it was that you have been doing this now for 100 days. You've been showing up for 100 days. You've been lifting. You've been pressing. You've been doing cross-body leg swings. You've been doing dead bugs. You've been doing stomach crunches. And while you are still learning, right, you are no longer just a student. And the reason that that is important is because now you have a set of tools that you began implementing that you are now learning and now you want to refine. And so in the process of going further and becoming more efficient and becoming better at what we do, right, we've moved from totally in the student column and we've moved into someone that now has the ability to use the tools, that understands the tools, and perhaps we'll call you a novice. We'll call ourselves novices, or we're calling ourselves intermediates, but we're no longer just a student. And now, as we've been doing in the main series itself, we've been tweaking, we've been adjusting, we've been playing our own game. How do we install that now? And so, when something happens, and the temptation comes to fall back into old habits, whether that is I'm not going to exercise today because whatever the reason, because it's raining. Or I'm not going to eat well today because we're on vacation. Or, well, I'm just tired today, and so I'm going to skip today. Self-efficacy has proven to you that your decisions, your behavior, right, your thoughts, and your consistency give you results. And so the moment that you make the decision that you are not going to do it, now you may do that for valid reasons, but if you make that decision, the question is, what is the reason for it? And is it something that is consistent with me being a leader? Am I now doing the things I need to do? Am I directing myself to do the things I need to do to end up in the place where I want to be? Right? So I'm no longer that person. I'm no longer the person that was there before. I am this installed new version of myself, this new operating system, and I get to regulate that person. So self-regulation. Let's go ahead and we're going to do our curl and presses. Let me grab these weights. Let's see. This one and this one, I believe. Oh, there it is. They've moved them around a little bit. There we go. Okay. And ready? And up and twist. Up, down, twist. 1. Up, twist, press. Down, twist. 2. Up, twist, press. And down, twist. 3. Up, twist, press. And down, twist. 4. Up, twist, press. And down, twist. 5. Up, twist, press. And down, twist. 6. And up, twist, press. And down, twist. 7. And up, twist, press. And down, twist. 8. All right, so let's get these down. So are you capable, and have you put things in place that allow you to self-regulate? That's the question. That's the question we want to answer. And as we move through this mini-series, it is designed, and it's called Bridge to Mastery. Bridge to Mastery. What are those core concepts that we need to understand so that the series that we just did is not just something that is now ingrained in us, but something that helps us go in the direction we want to go and also helps us to maintain. And that is the key. That's the key right there. The statistic is that over 90% of people who lose weight, 90%, over 90%, and it's actually, it's a very precise number. Over 90% though, people who lose weight, put it back on. I want you to listen to that staggering number. So the weight loss, while challenging for a lot of people, is not the place where most people find the difficulty. It is with the maintaining. It is okay. I can do, because we can do anything. We can do anything for 60 days, for 90 days, 120 days. We can do anything for 8 months, 12 months. But what happens after that? And self-regulation, the ability to lead ourselves, plays a big part in that if we're going to be successful. Because there are going to be times when you're by yourself, and the decision you're making is not based on the fact that you're being pressured by people watching. Because when people are watching us, we feel the pressure, and we will comply and do the things that we think we should do. So we won't eat the chocolate cake. We won't eat 2 plates of dressing. We won't drink the iced tea and eat the donut and the bagel and then eat the pasta. We won't do that when people are watching. But when nobody's watching, what does that look like? And are you leading yourself? Not leading the people around you, but are you leading yourself? Let's go ahead and get to that next set. All right, let's go for it. We got up, twist, 1, down, up, twist, press, down, twist, 2, and up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3, up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4, and up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5, and up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6, and up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7, and up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. In fact, I was on my way down here, and I saw some of the folks that we're traveling with. Like, hey, where are you going? I said, oh, I'm going to the weight room. And they're like, really? I said, yeah. Because it's who I am. It is what I've built. It is what I have installed, right? So the default operating system doesn't do anything else. Oh, come on, here's one. That's one of the things that just clicked. The operating system has a default. And I can modify things within those certain parameters, but I can't make it do something that it wasn't designed to do. Now, people will say there's a workaround, but the idea is that the default occurs. I can tweak it a bit. I can adjust it. In certain instances, they'll allow you to do that. But once it's set, that's what it is. And so my default behavior now is I go to the gym. My default behavior is I show up in the weight room at the hotel. My default behavior is that I have a 5-minute circuit that I can do at any time that I pull out when I can't get to the full set or the full workout. What do I do when nobody's watching? That is a good question that we want to ask if we're going to lead ourselves successfully. All right, let's get to that next set. And here we go. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 1. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 2. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. All right. Very, very good. And so the mastery that we have is very connected to the version of the person, the version that we're installing, right? Because we want, it's kind of like buying, furniture. And you go out and you find this beautiful couch. And it comes with a love seat, it comes with a dining room table or a coffee table. It comes with maybe some other things, an armchair, or some other, and you decide, you know what? I'll get that chair, I'll get that sofa, but I'll get the armchair from that one. I'll get the coffee table from that one, and it doesn't match. And so what we want to know, what we want to do here, is to say, are we having a complete set? Are we matching? The things that we're doing, are they consistent across the board? When I talk about 100-day walk to consistency, are the concepts and the ideas that I get there consistent with the strength, strategy, and mindset? And are the bridges consistent? Are they telling me the same thing? Are they helping me along the same way? Otherwise, I'm doing a shotgun approach, and maybe this one is taking me a little bit that way, and this one is taking me a little bit that way. So put them together, and I don't move as far because they're pulling in opposite directions. And we don't want that to be the case. Let's go ahead and we're going to do we're going to move into hammer curls. And so here, what we'll do is, and actually I'm going to change these. I'm going to go up a little weight. Let's see, that's that one, yeah. And so we're lifting with the top of the dumbbell reaching to the shoulder on the opposite side, up quickly and then down more slowly. Ready? And here we go. And up and down, up and down. That's one. Up and down, up and down. That's two. Up and down, up and down. That's three. Up and down, up and down. That's four. Up and down, up and down. That's five. Up and down, up and down. That's six. Up and down and up and down. That's seven. Up and down and up and down. That's eight. Now let's go ahead and go directly into our second set. Here we go. And up and down and up and down. That's one. Up and down, up and down. That's two. Up and down, up and down. That's three. Up and down, up and down. That's four. Up and down, up and down. That's five. Up and down, up and down. That's six. Up and down, up and down. That's seven. Up and down and up and down. That's eight. All right, let's go to the last set. Here we go. And up and down, up and down. That's one. Up and down, up and down. That's two. Up and down, up and down. That's three. Up and down, up and down. That's four. Up and down, up and down. That's five. Up and down, up and down. That's six. Up and down and up and down. That's seven. Up and down and up and down. That's